How can white win quickly using Danish Gambit traps? Are you curious about how white can secure a swift victory using the Danish Gambit? Let's break down this exciting opening and the traps that can catch your opponent off guard. The Danish Gambit is an aggressive chess opening where white sacrifices one or two pawns early on. This strategy aims to gain rapid development and create open lines for an attack, especially targeting the vulnerable f7 square of black. The opening begins with the moves one pawn to e4, one pawn to e5, two pawns to d4, and then black captures with x4. White then plays c3, offering a pawn to accelerate piece activity. If black accepts the gambit by capturing the pawn on d3, white can quickly develop their pieces. The bishops are often placed on c4 and d3, applying pressure on black's king side. Now, let's discuss some key traps and tactical ideas that can lead to a quick win for white. First, rapid development and pinning tactics are essential. White should develop the bishops aggressively to c4 and d3, focusing on the f7 square, which is a weak point early in the game. Quick castling can help remove pins on knights and prepare for attacks. If black tries to capture too many pawns, white can exploit pinned pieces and open lines for a decisive strike. Another effective tactic involves using the knight and queen to check the black king. For instance, if white plays knight to f6 for a check, and black captures with the queen, white can gain material or deliver further checks that expose the black king. If black captures with a pawn instead, white can follow up with queen checks like queen to g4 and queen to h4, forcing the black king into a vulnerable position. Bishop sacrifices can also be a powerful move. White's bishops coordinate to control key squares, cutting off escape routes for black's king. A move like bishop to d3 can be the final blow, attacking critical squares and leaving black with no safe moves. It is important to avoid black's best defensive moves. Black can decline the gambit or play moves like pawn to d5 or knight to f6 to block white's attacking lines. If black is not familiar with these defenses and tries to hold onto extra pawns, white's traps become very effective. For practical application, players looking to win quickly with the Danish Gambit should focus on rapid piece development, especially for bishops and knights, and be ready to castle early. Watch for opportunities to deliver checks that force black's king into exposed positions. Be prepared to sacrifice material for open lines and attacking chances. Studying common traps where black's greed in capturing pawns leads to tactical losses can also be beneficial. In essence, white can win quickly using Danish Gambit traps by leveraging early pawn sacrifices to gain rapid development, applying pressure on black's weak f7 square, and executing tactical sequences that expose and trap black's king. These traps relying on black's inaccurate or greedy play, allowing white to deliver swift and decisive attacks.